we go. All right, sir. So could you tell me what is your name, what is your profession, and what do you work?
Oh, my name is Manipulate J. Nuhan. I also work with the Department of Education, and I also do, some after-school program as well.
Okay, so
serving children for the past 17 years now.
So you're working with youth.
That's right.
Okay, and then just in few.
One of the things I just want to say is that I'm a very strong advocate, for my young generation back home in Liberia. Because I'm a strong advocate for my young generation in Liberia, so I'm eager to really build myself up, to empower my mind, to really help my young generation out there tomorrow in Liberia. One of the things here is that I'm interested in, I don't want to just, like in my country, I see a lot of people talk about government responsible for this, for that. No, I feel like I'm a citizen of my country, and if there's a way and means to be able to help my generation, I do not need permission from my government to help my people, because that's where I was born, and God gave me a gift to come over. So if I'm having all the opportunities, around good people, good brothers and sisters, why can I, if I find something called dynamics that deal with the mind, why can I study it and learn it, and that will empower me to go back home to be able to help my generation. So I think that's a good thing.
It is, yes. You can go and run whole workshops on that and do seminars and teach your young people. Okay, incredible. Thank you. Good. Now, is there anything you hoping to handle in your own life or in yourself by using Dynetics?
Oh yes. First of all, I mean, it's helpful for me because, like I said, it was my struggle. When it comes to life experience as a whole, because I went through some horrible situation in the U.S. I mean, when I say horrible situation, real bad situation. And what I used during those horrible times was patience. You know what I mean? And I just told you that I'm a musician, and the way I got into music is funny because that was one of my way out because the coronavirus came. You know what I mean? And after the coronavirus hit March of 2020, at the same time, I'm building my home I live in got burned to ashes. So it was a two hit. So I went through some horrible time. I lost everything I built in 18 years. Got burned. So then I was sitting down in a room, and I'm like, what can I do? I could have done drugs. I could have done, alcoholic. But then I turned to, I just started writing. I wasn't a musician. I'm not going to school to do music. And just begin to write. And from there, I said, you know what, I'm going to the studio. Even in my trouble time, you know what I mean? It was frustrating. I was in a hotel, the Red Cross, thank God, I give them the credit. I was in a hotel. And I began to just go to the studio and begin to sing. And music was my way out. That's how I went through, from my way out back into the world to be significant to all the people in the world. And then before coming across the athletics, so you are right, the question is just asked, this is going to really help me to build me up first, to be able to leave my pain behind, build myself up, free my mind, and then when my mind is free, and I know that I'm okay, I'm built, and my mindset is right, then I can begin to help others around me.
Great, this is amazing.
And these people begin to get healed, you know what I mean? And it's just incredible how you travel around the world and doing things. Writing. No matter how people try to go against him, to stop his dream or stop research, he did not mind. He became very persistent. I even learned how people wrote a lot of letters when the first publication went out there. People began to write him letters, and they came, they put the letters on the table. And it was just amazing how, she explained a lot of stuff to us. So from that experience, it was great. I think I found it very interesting. Something got to be happening to have all these around us today.
Yeah.
It's not just magic, no.
Exactly.
It
Okay.
got to be a work.
Yes. So what do you think about Ron Hubbard?
You do the music, or you go to school. Well, maybe that's how we're built. And I see myself in Ron Hubbard, he was a strong guy, it's like he was just doing what he had to do. So I see him be a man of motivation, motivation, seeing him, you know, what he did after even being wounded for his experience, you know, until he passed. I think that's something I can tap in, and it just adds to who I am already, you know, to just being very more productive in the environment I live, my brothers and sisters, you know, so it's incredible.
Wow,
Yeah.
very good.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Okay. So, and then any other stories or anecdotes of how you were able to use knowledge of Dynetics in your life to improve your life or help anybody else?
Oh, yeah, I have some amazing story. You know, like you know, for me, sometimes I would get angry. You know what I mean? And just when I push back on people, but after Dynetics for a few time, you know, studying the material, you know, of Dynetics, I think I kind of apply in my life now because I want to be out there as a good and great person, you know. So I really apply it, you know, and make me to see my fellow human being, like, you know, we are all human, and we should treat one another. You know what I mean? But in order to do that, you have to learn the skills to apply it, you know. So Dynetics, you know, really helped me to go that path.
Great. So you became a better person.
Better person, exactly.
Great. Okay.
In other words.
Very, very good. Thank you. Okay, that was my last.
To say negative stuff, why can you come and experience yourself? I'm a man, I'm from West Africa, Liberia. You know what I mean? So if I can come in and I'm actually experiencing something different, then I think anybody from any part of the world, whether it be in Russia, Germany, it doesn't matter where in the world, can come and experience such a gift. So I think it's a wonderful thing, and I just want to give him a lot of many thanks and appreciation for what he have done. I see system, I see structure. Every building I enter, I see it well organized. You know, it's just different. You know, and I think as human, that's how it should be. And lastly, I just want to say, we have to treat one another kind. We have to give one another a chance, no matter where you're from. The world is diverse. We have different people in different worlds of lives, you know, but we should be able to actually just try to accept one another. Despite a different religion, it doesn't matter. But the fact that we are all human and we were created in the image of a supreme power, I think it's very essential that we understand one another and respect each other's space, and also respect what people do in terms of whether it be a culture, whether it be a religion. It doesn't matter where you're from and what you're doing, as long as it's not to hurt anybody. I think it should be embraced, you know, and we also have rights, you know, to choose to say yes or no. That's fine, that's already fine, you know, but it's all about decision at the end of the day. So I encourage people out there in the world to just be themselves and open their hearts, you know, and learn, you know, such a powerful knowledge that was, you know, created by this young man, and they have so many books that can help you to get somewhere, you know, in terms of whether you want to be a study, you want to be a best teacher, you know, it's a lot of things in here. The knowledge